Welcome back, everyone. This is the second episode in our center adventure, and as I told you, you would wake up with unbelievable project. Well, that's what happened here, is that I actually woke up and they were set up in one of the most broken rat holes I had ever seen, from ASA and ASC. This rat hole had mesh in the back, and actually you could fly pretty far through. Now, there wasn't a lot of progress done. They farmed a fair bit of metal, and AK, one of our Australians, had been up all night, ended up getting a heavy turd or two at the front. Now, this spot would come to play massive in our hands as it has such a small entrance and is on the side of the floating islands, meaning, realistically speaking, we have infinite metal, paste, polymers a short little bit away. You know, we have those resources to really be able to grind out and farm. But today was different. I was not actively looking for PvP. Although I wanted to, I knew I had to tame. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just sort through the loot that we have, and I was going to fly to an island. This island is going to play massive in the days to come and really help us progress. Although, with that being said, it took me a little bit to get there, and I'll cut when we do get there. If you guys have been enjoying this series, make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're new around here as well. It really helps out. I saw a lot of views and a lot of people actually watching the videos. And I appreciate it. I really do. But it doesn't show me if it's good or bad. And even if you don't like it, thumbs down it. It really shows what I could be doing better. Thank you guys so much for the recent support, though. It has been phenomenal. As I did say, though, I was away this weekend, so it's going to be a little bit scuffed like the last one. I will do my best. And as always, if you guys do like these longer videos, please let me know. Because I'd love to go in do longer ones, allowing people to kind of grab a snack and, even putting it on in the background just for you guys to enjoy. Now, without being said, my goal for today, like I said, was taming. I'm gonna try to get, a couple RGs, couple PTs. I wanted to get angler and donkeys. Let's see how well I can do, and I'll catch you guys back when I'm flying to our spot.
Yeah. No, that would be solid, bro.
That
Always got destroyed on the raft before, man. Fucking all I saw was like,
About that, I guess AK cut out. Sometimes my recording's a little bit finicky, but let me tell you what he meant to say. Long story short, we had a raft, and his brother Spartan, which is in the tribe, he ended up making it full metal. He was not at the raft, he was at main base doing some farming, and all he saw in tribe logs was your raft was destroyed, indicating they found our raft. Now, a little bit of a problem is some of the loot that we got in the last episode was still on the raft, and it looked like the way he was explaining it, there were a lot of resources put into it that weren't necessary. Now, here as well, you'll see there's dodos and whatnot in these boxes, and then I realized although these guys are kind of stupid when it comes to it in PvP, as you saw in the last video, there there may be some more smart tribe mates they have, and if that's the case, then we might have to look out. But I will cut back for when we head over to our new island that we're going to build. And ultimately, my plan over here was to get a base that anytime we would run out of birds or we'd be close to running out as we were still early game, we could just come over to this island and tame, as there are normally multiple 150s and 135 plus. So we don't really have to worry about not having a bird to fly around.
3, 4.
and Danny. rat holes.
Oh, actually, I didn't. It wasn't on YouTube. The rat hole was on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I found it. I love TikTok, bro. So addicted to that shit, man. It's bad for you, man.
Long story short, after seeing this pteranodon here, I was a little bit sketched out along with some other structures I had. Now, with us being very little into the server, I didn't really know this tribe, but you'll come to see that I end up committing to this island just because of the spawns here. Ultimately, I decided to kill the bird, and of course, as you can probably tell, nothing happened, but that is okay. And with that in mind, why don't we jump right back into the video?
Holy shit.
After getting this great find on a PT, I ultimately decided it might be time for me to look elsewhere. Not in the sense of PTs, but I'm gonna need a berry gatherer, as into the long run, getting enough berries to keep a PT out on 1x. By the way, this is not official rates or event rates, this is 1x taming. It would take about 45 minutes to fully start the PT. Now, if any of you do play 1x, you will know the constant struggles it is to keep a PT knocked out or any dino knocked out that has high torpor. Now, PTs don't necessarily have high torpor, although they don't have a lot of torpor drain or a lot of torpor. They don't necessarily have high torpor drain. Now, for things like beavers and theories that they drop a ridiculous amount per second, including anglers, which was on my list today, it would be a little bit more difficult. In times before, I have failed taming anglers because either I run out of narcotics or I don't have enough. Um, Pre-crafted in that sense, and people just either get there too late or I guess sometimes when you go out of render, it kind of bugs out. But enough of my yapping, I will cut back in once the parasaur is tamed and we start the preparations to tame this pterodon. This is when the parasaur was originally tamed, and long story short, I came to realize I didn't have the hide to actually make a saddle. With that in mind, it was a little bit difficult to get enough hide, but believe it or not, we actually managed to get a saddle. Now, this became the true race of me having to collect berries on an island that doesn't spawn bushes very fast once they are harvested, which later in the video you'll see we kind of learned of a little trick. But as of now, I was kind of worried because the PT was getting close to waking up, and I did really need one, as if I could get a couple PTs, realistically, we could breed them, and then when we breed them, we get eggs, and it's kind of that constant cycle. Almost like if you've played ASE, you get two Maywings on, like a 5x server or something, and the rest of your wipe is secured because you just have those two on constant breed. Once you've raised one, you breed it. It doesn't really matter about stats. It'd be nice to have good weight and good HP and good stam, but in reality, as long as they're high mid tier, no one's really gonna bat an eye. But I'll let the video play for itself.
No.
Oh, wait, no, that's the.
I've never ever seen this before. Look at all that metal in there. Oh, yeah. Didn't even know that existed, bro. Was that on ASE?
Oh, that's
Oh, shit. Is that big? Oh, okay.
a turtle.
Yeah, there should be a big rat hole like right here. Like back in the day
Oh yeah, the
on
opening under
ASE.
the ramp, dude. Bye.
Yeah. You break the rock and then you can get under. Yeah. Bro, I gotta get off, man. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, dude, bro.
We'll sort it. There's a little spot here too. Look. I reckon they did all that shit on purpose, eh?
Oh, Ark, dude. There's no way, dude. If they want rat holes, fuck it.
After a little bit of yapping with my friend AK and him having to get off almost immediately as it was nearing 3 in the morning for him, and he works as a chef, so he would have to get up in a couple hours for work, I would be alone. Now, realizing after a couple of runs with the parasaur going back and forth, harvesting all the bushes I can see, putting in the PT, I went back on Dodo Dex, and Dodo Dex is like, hey, dumbass, it's 400 berries or like 50 narcotics. And I'm like, oh, well, I am just a smart one, aren't I? Also, I had this bug where some of them, as you can see now, I actually had to get off and harvest, but the parasaur could harvest, other ones fine. So who knows what's wrong with Ark? As we know, there's about 1,000 things to it. But I'll cut back in once we are building the base and we get some progress done to make narcotics and make our lives a little bit easier.
Guess you're ready, 'cause I'm waiting for you. It's gonna be so exciting. Got this feeling really deep in my soul. Let's get on a water go. Come along, get it on. Gonna take my car, gonna sit in, gonna drive along till I get you. 'Cause I'm crazy, got too many. Know you like it. I wanna race for you. Shall I go now? Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. And be a lover. I'll be so quick as a flash. And I'll be your hero. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna run as a flash tonight. To be the winner. I'm gonna step on the gas. And this is the big show.
As you can probably guess, this continued for quite some time, and let me not bore you with the details, but cut you back in a little bit sooner. Long story short, we ended up building up the base, getting a bed a little bit, and what I was realizing is my narcotic production, although on point, I was not getting enough berries, so I had two options. Either I could go to another island, or I could do what I decided to do. Now, realistically speaking, was it the greatest idea? Probably not. Did I want to do it anyway and hope to God that it worked? Yes. Long story short, this idea actually worked later on. I don't know what I changed about it. Maybe it was just close or and gapped in that sense. But realizing it was going to wake up and I only had like 12 minutes left on Starve, I decided to build thatch structures around it. That's right. What I wanted to do is kind of like when you're taming a Quetzal and it falls to the ground, put spikes around it. But instead, I decided to build thatch structures, and I'll cut back in when I did, and we'll see exactly how it worked for this PT as I'm about 10 minutes away from being able to fully starve tame it.
My God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
That is correct, people. Only about 6 minutes before I could fully tame him, and not being able to walk out the other side, so I thought I was good, he was out. Now, here's the problem. Now, if I knew if I were to hit him again, he would die. So I had two options. Either I bullet him and I risk it for the biscuit, or I let him fly around. And I chose the latter of the two. Long story short, he flew, and I never saw this fucker again. I don't know, he might still be in Narnia. Kind of flew off towards the islands and swamp, and I could have got him, later on, but I did not want to waste my time. Long story short, I had just wasted over an hour at this point, and I was feeling it, but realizing I made a promise, I was gonna be true to my word, and going from taming, a couple PTs and a couple RGs, we might just be getting a PT at this point, because I was like, I'm solo, this is bullshit, we have like a 10-man tribe, yes, everyone works, yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm the kind of guy that when you get on, I want to get shit done. Some of my tribe mates were kind of the play around type, so that's alright. I kind of got screwed here in that sense, and I got to live with that. But in the interim, it made me realize that the trap could work, and it actually might be beneficial to this island that occasionally has issues with Dilophosaurs and whatnot. But what I'll do is I'll cut back in once we have another PT knocked out. As it did take a little bit of time to farm up some narcotics, and I had to go get more materials to build, and it was just a nightmare being solo and only having one RG at base, as well as having the only PT out currently. Coming back from a crystal run, I noticed this bad boy, and it was an opportunity I could not miss. This guy looked like a fucking Jolly Rancher, and believe me, did I want those colors in my breed line. Sadly, we were still, a couple days away, or we are still a couple days away, I should say, um, from getting anything set up, but that is a-okay with me. But I really did want it also for the level. But I did just waste your guys' times a little because the last one we didn't tame, so I'm gonna skip to when this guy is trapped and knocked out and about to tame. If we do get that far, of course, and I will catch you guys here shortly. Pretty much it has almost been 2 hours since we started, and believe it or not, this is my first PT that I'm about to tame. Long story short, I was pretty embarrassed, but being the only person on at this time, still, although we would normally have, 2 to 3 people on, including myself at this time, I knew it had to be done. I just came back from finishing up the base and getting all the raw prime meat. If you do want this location, it's just one of these southern islands close to Snow South. There is a ton of babies, there's a ton of high level PTs. I do recommend starting here just to grab some flyers, and then if you want RGs, you can actually go to Snow South and get RGs there. That way, all of your bird needs are kind of taken care of. But after I tamed this, I decided I would head back to base, so at least base would have one of these in a worst case scenario and I die. And I'll show you, of course, we know how Ark is. When you want something, they don't give it to you, and that's exactly what happened. And with that, I kind of had to get it in the chance that it would be something that would greatly benefit us, long term, which it did. As you can see here, I have a turtle knocked out, and the base HP isn't that bad. So that's what I ended up doing is I knocked him out, and I realized I would have to farm up another PT saddle. As you can see there, I also got another Parasaur because, the Dilophosaur's on the island and shit, and we were gonna need it. The base was finished. I moved the campfire inside. Everything was looking nicely, as well as off camera. I tried to get the Parasaur to fit in like a cage next to it, like kind of making the base a 2x2, but realizing that parasaurs, you actually need a 1.5 wall size to walk out. I'm not gonna make it look like a tool shed so I can fit a parasaur. Even on 1x, low levels are 10 to 15-minute tames. Yeah, that can be a waste of time, but for a base of operations that is only meant to be used, you know, at 2 hours max, which at this point I've spent about 2 hours, I call that a pretty successful win. I'll catch you guys once we get back to base or heading that way. Before we head back to base, I wanted to show you guys something. This is something that a lot of people forget about. Is turtles actually have really, really low torpor drain, almost 1 a second. Now, with that in mind, what I ended up doing before I went to base is I was contemplating, do I stay here and feed it like the 20 narcotics that I have, or do I head back to base and come back and get it? Well, if you don't know an Ark, unconscious dinos can't despawn. And I also realized that instead of feeding it the narcotics to keep it out for me to get back, I could actually re-knock it out as the torpor timer was so high. It was about 50 minutes, if I remember correctly. And it only needed to starve for about 30. And I had, as you can see, more than enough health. So that's what my plan was. I'm going to re-knock it out, then I'll go back to base, and then we'll figure out what I want to do, as getting a Carbo day 2, especially a male in this high of a level, could be a breeder male to help us start trying to push off the server and really do damage to those who currently have it claimed. And that claim should be in parentheses. At this point in time, which you can see, I whistled the PT and I made my what felt to be never-ending journey back to base as I only rocked a small amount of stam. And I'll catch you guys once we get back to base. After messing around on the base for a little bit and having some fun time with the PT not landing and having to move things around, I decided to go back to the island. That way I could get some progress done here. Now, progress in the suns, of course, is the Carby, as it would be up soon, and it would probably just be easier for me to work with what was here. Although it would be primitive gear, I can do a lot with that. So I decided to head out on the Parasaur, and I was gonna farm some berries as well as tame some other cool dinosaurs while I'm here. And I will come back when either something interesting happens or the Carby is done. Now that the Carby is finally starved out enough that I can tame it, I decided to put all the berries in there. Yes, as you can see, the other Parasaur died. At this point, we were on diversion 4 of the Parasaur, and actually later in the day, Ketchup suggested that, or it was me, I think we just kind of did it together, is we suggested the tribe name should be, like, updated every 2 days, as that's what tribe name cooldown was, but we just update the amount of parasaurs that we killed. By the end of, I believe, day 3, we had already killed like 30. And by the way, guys, this is not event. Event every week for this month is 3x. So killing those 30 parasaurs, yeah, that it doesn't take a lot of time, but nonetheless, we were definitely wasting it. I will definitely say was not expecting it, but every turn, I mean, we killed a Parasaur, but hey, look at the bright side, right? It's a Parasaur, it's not an Anki. It's a 10-minute tame compared to like a 2.5 hour on 1x. So, end of the day, if that's all we had to replace were just simple, low level tames, who really can complain in the grand scheme of things? I know I can't. It's irritating, yes, but we're just gonna have to live with it. I'll catch you guys once the turtle is up and we have a more set in stone plan. After waiting what felt to be an eternity, the Carbo ended up taming, and it wasn't terrible HP. Now, could it be better? Absolutely, but beggars can't be choosers. Long story short, we end up getting a better turtle later in the day. I wish I got it on video, but it was like a 6.8 or something absolutely ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, well, that's something fun. But at the time, I was not upset, but I wasn't happy. It's one of those tames where it could have been, like 6.2, 6.3, and I would have just absolutely had a field day. It wasn't, and with that, I spent the time. I really can't be upset. As well as, my goal isn't to tame soakers, it's to tame PTs. So, yeah, just something to add to the book so when everyone else gets on that they would have it as well. But another big thing is we end up actually starting to raise this carbo here because it would be another carbo. That's the one thing I do like about ASA, and I wish it wasn't. ASE is the babies. Yes, some of them aren't great, but if you find like a level 5 carbo, you can't get a level 5 through taming. You know what I mean? You can get a level 6, you can't get a level 5. So it's good and bad. Now, of course, no one's gonna go and raise, like a 145 baby UD, which I have seen a couple. But what can you do? I'll catch you guys when we are back on the progress and not messing around with a carbo. During this time, I was able to improve base a little bit, starting to build some things out of metal, as well as got the Carby back to base. You guys saw when I respawned at the beach to go and tame the Carby, I guess it was more than 30 minutes, and my body despawned. But as I was going to check the beaver dams, as you can see here, there was a base up here. And believe me, did it look juicy. I ended up noticing that there was some kind of raising area and then actually a greenhouse next door. Now, with there not being any auto turrets, I decided, hey, why don't we go for it? There's no big risk. If I die, I die. They'll probably immediately know where I am. But it didn't provide a lot, but it was nice to kind of see what's around us. So I'll let the video play and you guys can see what I got from it.
Is that what this
Okay.
bed
You're
is?
saving them all.
Main crafting? Main door?
Yeah, I just know his brother-in-law went to town and upgraded the boat, and we didn't say nothing. We let him go. He was having fun this morning, bro.
Boat's gone. It got raped.
Did it? I believe it.
You got
Got
2 more
raped
tasks
by
on that
V.
map.
Saving the mole and burning
This is
rubber.
a big ass cave.
Wait, what? What fucking server is it? I was told 20, 20 24, 24.
Yep,
There's
24,
only
It
one
is.
person on. It is? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, don't try to say I didn't led you wrong, motherfucker.
Yeah, I knew the boat was gonna get raided when I seen how big that motherfucker made that shit. And if the Plan X grew on top of it, it probably pissed somebody off.
Currently, I have a base above ours with.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to get out of here.
You go up the ramp.
Whee! I just jumped. Yeah, there's a lot of sharks. Holy fuck! Where did you all come from? Why are there so many of you?
Did they sink the boat or did they just raid it?
AK just. Oh shit.
Hopefully
Is
AK got
he
emptied it
44?
last night.
I think he did. You have all the good crossbows. I did. Kevin, nice.
Hey, we're in raid.
Oh shit! It lagged me on top. No, 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 no. Oh fuck that.
You're meshing. No.
Dude, it fucking felt like it. I went in the greenhouse, bugged me up top. This is bullshit. Just want the crop skins.
After getting some of these crops, as you see here, my initial spin did not go too well, but my second spin actually got in. Just didn't spin this time. They actually were kind of juiced, and realizing that we were going to need kibble and whatnot, this was a great way to farm. Now, if they still use the space, we would never actually really find out, but it was nice to see that our neighbors kindly gifted all the crops we were talking about we were needing in the greenhouse I was actually going to build later in the day. They just kind of gifted us um, stuff to get going. Long story short, if you put a berry or a crop inside of an iguanodon, it makes a seed of it. Now, seeds aren't the problem, fertilizer is, and as you can see, they were pretty well stocked. So if we need to create our own veggie cakes or a kibble, now that we are starting to tame birds and whatnot, we would definitely be able to and on the right track. So after getting this, I went back to base, and I'll catch you guys once progress starts being made as we have other people on. After doing a ton of base organizing, including getting boxes down for every resource and whatnot, I decided it was finally time to scout. Now, at this time, I've only tamed about an RG and 2 PTs and the Carbo, as you saw, but something over here actually caught my eye. I realized VE was kind of active in Redwoods, and I was wondering why in that sense. Now, they actually had to have raid a base on this cliff that I found. I will not show it because there's nothing there. And no more than 12 hours ago, because that's how long the decay timer was on the tribe. Now, did they go offline like the other guys and they got hit? Who knows? But end of the day, I knew they were active. So up here, I actually find something as I'm drop hunting, looking for either resources or things to do or tame, that kind of changed how we would approach this tribe. And with that being said, I'll let the video play for itself.
Something tells me fucking Bobs. I don't know how they got tech. They have all these structures. There has.
Like I said, I think a lot of people were in some of these rat holes and they fucked up, man, when they patched 5 of them shits and it gave a bunch of people opportunities.
Fucking. Don't mind if I fucking do then. Okay, so we have free set. Where is V? Oh shit!
Right.
I found it. I
Stream that shit.
found
I want to be
V.
nosy.
Dude,
Stream.
it's so fucking easy to raid. They
Stream.
have like 8 indie forges. What the fuck?
Don't say
Well,
that
stream.
because
I'm
we'll
dead
focus that
serious,
shit
dude.
ASAP.
Dude, 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 I can't make this shit up. How do you fucking? Dude, we have to wipe this. This must be the redwood.
Oh my, we definitely have to wipe that with deadies. They got carts, nigga. Who the fuck is using carts?
You wanna know why? Because the vault on the back of the cart, and you
I know, but I'm just
Fine.
saying, like, what PvP world have you been in right now that you physically have seen one of those?
Wait.
imagine you blow that, you soak that heavy turret, you one turret we have fucking turret.
Yo, Gingy, do me a favor and grab that other dodo. They coming with us.
Which
Dude,
one?
It's behind over there by the parasaur.
This would. Yeah, this is a. Put a lot of big. Have open. Hey, that shit fucking.
What's the deadies though?
They're pretty empty. Probably.
Alrighty now, let me get some straight. An extremely low level Giga, 3 heavy turrets, and 6 indie forges. Either I'm high or whoever is smoking is high. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Immediately saying that, I turned on my screen share and I showed my tribe. Um, they were dumbfounded to say the least. Uh, if this was a true A or B factory, I'd assume I'd see a little bit more defenses, as well as I could soak like one of the turrets that were there, and I could be knee deep in all that progress. So that's what my goal was to push towards. Now, would I get it? You guys will have to wait and find out. Sorry about that, but it's gonna have to be the case. But, you know, they might not be bombs, but they were definitely kind of hitting, that bobdar, we're just gonna call. You know how there's like a radar? We're gonna say a bobdar here. There really wasn't any main base we've yet to seen, and we weren't really sure on what the status of the server is and how they're able to so freely have these tames. Is it like an alpha situation where there's another tribe we haven't found? As I haven't been to Snow North or Pearl Cave yet, but we were fairly certain that there would be another tribe on the server, or maybe it's like their worst players are here while they're PvPing off server or something. But I'll catch you guys if something interesting happens. Ultimately, I just kind of flew around for a little bit longer. Did I really find anything? No, I got some beaver dams, I got a bed, and realizing that we're gonna have to be competing with a tribe that has 6 indies on their kind of farming base, I realized we're gonna need a spot. Now, this is a very, very common starter spot, and I think Curtis actually recently used it for one of his small tribe videos. I do not remember if it was him, it might have been Blur or someone, but it actually is a spot that has about 120 metal nodes, and being in redwoods, the trees will give you infinite charcoal. Like it doesn't matter. You can use a hatch, you can use beaver, you can use chainsaw. Just if you can port it somewhere, you will have as much wood as your heart desire. So actually, there's a ledge that's about 40 walls from world border, and I wanted to use it for ARB factory. Now, what I end up doing is I end up just getting a couple foundations down a bed, and later on, actually, one of our Australians started up here, but I'll have to save all that information for when we get to that point. But I will catch you guys once we start building, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with the rest of the day.
We don't
Sorry.
exist to that thing. Oh my god, the Parasaur fucking 8-5 Nashes. You're a boss, bitch.
Oh, sense bitch.
Damn. Can Thylas break wood?
I think so.
He's fucking a beaver up right now.
Get down. No, get out of the chair. You know better. Come on.
Let's go. I got your back, beaver. Good thing it's a 140. We almost got it, beaver. Just tank 2 more shots. Let's fucking go, beaver. Yeah, absolutely. But let me farm this Thyla. It's a 140 beaver, too.
With things starting to go into play, long story short, they were taming a beaver, and I was gonna go and scout some more. As I've kind of scouted the entirety of the bottom map and the right side, haven't gone over to Green yet, and those unprecedented kind of dangers that could be there. At this point, I was just demolishing a resource that I had so people that would come and operate here would be able to get a little bit of a start. Nothing fancy, but just something that, if they need some wood or extra thatch, they were easily access to. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to cut back in when something else important happens. There really wasn't much today. Today was just kind of one of those, I don't want to say free ball days, but it definitely was eventful towards the end of it. But you'll have to wait till we get there. My goal currently was to go and grab the RG from base and bring them over here so they could start working on the ARB factory. That way, for main base, we could have enough ARB in the case that it was found again. Now, that on the last world it was found, on this world we didn't really want to play around and as much as we did last world, so we could have every fighting chance to really do some damage or even potentially take the server. Now, this is where things get a little bit hectic for me, and believe me, I was fuming.
What do we need for a furnace, Gingy?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yeah, so I ended up falling for, let's say, 1,800 to 2,000 meters, and I killed him, realizing I have no way to get back. So, what's the most logical thing to do? I kill myself, and guess what? The only bird we have at base is the RG, so let's hope I do not die. Now, of course, there's no way I die. We saw the only Thyla. I'm gonna get this bird. At this point in time, it was about 5 o'clock, and I wanted to go shower. Yeah, a little late for a shower, but if you play Ark, you know, your schedule kind of gets pushed back a little bit. It revolves around Ark, not you anymore. Um, but with that in mind, we'll see what happens. I'll be right back with the RG. We'll get our stuff, drop off the bird, and then I can go shower.
You little bitch ass compy, you stole my fucking hide. I should have tamed you. You were a 150.
Yeah.
That way when people pull up, I have a gang of like 150, 150 compies. They kill someone for sure.
Probably go to Penguin.
Yeah, that Yudi shouldn't be a bad tame. Feeding it is, but if we got the narcs to keep him asleep, should be golden.
Riley, turn it off.
Having that.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah. How long till you? Yeah. Things are starting to look up, buddy. This guy can get tamed real quick. Ready to go night night, pussy?
Bye.
Turn the light off.
All right. I just knocked out a 150 PT, 1,800 health almost. Yeah, melee's ass right now.
Hiking.
Can I not make a spyglass?
Kill shot.
You craft spyglasses on your body, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so needless to say, I was pretty fucking upset. Only having about, I don't know, maybe 25 minutes left on this body, I decided I'm going to take a fucking shower and no one's going to stop me. So that's what I did. Hopefully I come back in time and I can save my bodies. If not, at this point, I was just in a fuck all attitude. Smelled like crap and really was exhausted from being up almost 7 hours at this point and getting fuck all done on my list. After coming back and spending nearly 15 minutes in the shower, after about 10 minutes, I was getting chased by this terror bird. I was about to cry. probably even give up at this point. As you can see, I'm out of stam. I do not have a lot of stim berries. I don't know where my RG is. I cannot whistle it. And this play right here is why I am the GOAT. They got off. I was so extremely happy. And with this, I was actually able to whistle my RG. Yes, I ran here naked. I was panicking. I don't even think I was fully dried off yet either, but I was just so very happy to actually have this RG back. Um, not because it's our only RG, but also because I had a chance to get my stuff. Which here shortly, I'll skip the crap. I did getting both my bodies back and the PT, and I dropped off the RG. And then after that, I kind of took a little bit of a break, and I'll catch you guys after that break.
Tried it yet?
No. When you put the costume on, you morph.
Do you?
Yeah, you actually morph. That's what I said. I need it. I'm just waiting for my card, man. Literally the next day or so. It ain't come today.
If I get on, I'll buy it, but till then, I'm not trying to get on because you niggas are sick, bro.
So what?
Fuck y'all, I don't want to get sick, dog. You know how nice it was to have my fucking melee back and my speed? I'm not even that high of a level and I valued that shit.
Just respect to the right shit.
Respect.
Rodin, I'll work on trying to get the cure going for everybody.
Yeah, man, get that leech blood. Go get you a big old carnivore and just go down there to the... Go get you a T-Rex and go to the swamp and just kill
we're
everything.
in Redwoods. We're in Redwoods.
Yeah, we're in Redwoods at the moment.
I'll go
Act
work
like
on
you
a
can-
arch.
I wouldn't worry about a Karch until 3 times, dude. Honestly.
Nah, he did it yesterday fucking around and he got it up to 25% in one go. Like,
The one up that.
yeah. If there would have been more shit to kill in the area, like, I think we just take a bunch of shit over there.
Like,
We can get low level ones that we can sacrifice and not give a fuck about. Genji, I'm coming with the first set of prime for the PT.
I gotta go see where fucking. But I won't. Fuck it. Thanks,
Here you go.
bro.
Check the bird.
1 second.
Fuck.
Now the question is, can you create the mech with the fucking other retarded... Damn. That'd be cool if you could. Just saying. He said no, right? Like, he didn't let me finish.
No, that was my first thought too, and I looked it up.
You
It said,
insta-feed her, Genji.
you want an insta feeder now?
Yeah, it's not gonna tame or different. At least I know when I gotta stop getting prime.
Yeah, the PT is almost like a.
Yeah, facts.
Like 59.
That's why I said that was 8 pieces. He'll eat all those for the most part. One might spoil. But that gives me 14 minutes to go get more prime.
Well, but
forgot about him.
I put a stack on there too.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like I said, if it doesn't perfect tame, so be it.
We're not
in a
worried
position to perfect tame right now. Over and over. Exactly.
Well, then. 5 to.
Going on, shitty boy. Shitty boy, why you thought you got muted? Did someone server mute you?
No, yesterday my shit was acting up hella bad, so it said that I was able to speak, but when I tried to speak, it wouldn't allow me. So I had to reset everything, take my headphones out, put them back in the case, reset Discord, everything. It was just acting up hella bad.
Sasha's in game typing, can I get a lift at blue?
That's a fucking.
Right?
Fuck you. Special.
He trolling.
Ain't nobody special around these parts.
The facts,
Everybody
nah, but if
equal.
you ever get server muted, shitty boy, let me or Roden know, and whoever did it, get their prem stripped. Because I didn't give people prems to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, on this Discord, we like shit talking. If you got a problem, y'all deal with that shit like, man, shit talk and get over it.
You know, it was just the fact that my shit wasn't allowing me to speak, and I was like, either y'all are ignoring me or my shit's not working. And
Was
my
that
shit
while you were driving?
Yeah.
Talking to yourself for an hour and a half? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just really so I didn't.
Roden, just come catch AIDS with us, brother.
Fuck that shit, dog.
We'll cure you in the next day.
I've had a miserable time with AIDS.
I know one of you
all I
hood
heard
boogers seen
was-
this.
all I
Yo,
heard-
message Sasha to get in Discord, though, please, Roden. Can you do that for me?
Oh, someone got a cart out there?
This man is typing in game.
Gigas and a Karcha.
This
They got a
dude,
Giga
this
and a
is the
Karcha.
easiest fucking troll. Ketchup, look at my screen. What are
What?
they doing?
Oh,
They're fucking green knob. What are they doing, dude?
I'm telling you, they don't care.
Wait, any
Don't
turrets?
give a fuck. There's
Yeah,
one
there's
heavy.
plants. There's
One
plant
heavy and-
species and one heavy. Yeah.
Dude, this shit
Alright.
is crazy. They don't give two flying fucks. Two fucks, bro.
Their plant species is being drained by wild fucking
rock by blue. Get the fuck out of global, motherfucker. You
He
do that
might
shit?
be busy. He might be busy.
Look at all that free polymer though.
Yo, can someone get Sasha? But I'm gonna have him good on Discord. I'm gonna text him.
Yeah.
Look at all of that polymer.
I kid you
It's
not,
free.
Rodin.
It's so free, dog.
Rodin, I gotta show you Redwoods, dude. They have 3 heavy turrets, right? And 6 indie forge. It's the craziest shit.
It's just out in the open?
It's just out in the open, dude. It's the funniest shit. I gotta show. We can soak one. Have all of their shit. It's greatest. They're rolling this.
Is that PT done?
Are they just baboons?
Dude, they might be. There's no tech turrets anywhere. Well, it's only heavy.
Is it triple times right now?
No.
Pick up a rock.
The PT is essentially done in one eat.
Did they fuck it up? They fuck up the server settings?
No way, I just picked up fiber. It's fucking sick.
Yo, we just fed the PT. It ate 7 pieces, bro. Like,
what level is it?
It's a 150, bro. It's 96% right now. It should eat one more piece and then be cooked.
Well, they could have just literally fucked up the raise or the.
Yeah, they could have tweaked the rates.
Taming. They could have fucked up taming.
But I've been taming all day, man. This is some bullshit. You need to tell me.
'cause this PT's cooked and he's a male. You can. Oh no, it's a female.
Shit, guys, we might have to go level 85.
Yeah, gigas are easy. We can make the metal trap.
Level 85, right? Where is this? Their main. Level 8. They definitely have Carcha line and Giga line. Place. I might die here. Boarding what they have, if anything. Just please, no tech turrets. Let them just fucking bobs.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's a tech turret, we can get trikes for that. It's more of a matter if they have a turret wall or if they have a handful of turrets.
Just a few. Yeah.
No, they're definitely not wall people. the rest of the world even shows that. They just put one turret in every spot they want to
Dude, I'd
guard.
laugh.
It only
dude.
got 76 effectiveness though.
Dude, I would just go be finding soakers right now. I wouldn't be doing anything else.
But we need.
I would just
We
go
gotta get
find
people in the
soakers.
air and shit though, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I like we have a Arbo.
What?
Yeah, why you typing in world? Why you ain't just come in here and say, when do y'all pick me up, bro?
Are you
Guys?
sending somebody to pick me up?
Guys?
I can spawn there.
Guys?
I'm assuming you're at blue, yes?
There's nothing in the front of North.
Get a
Did they
better run
not
in there.
Foundation claim it? Or
Well,
there's
no.
turret?
That's what I'm saying. There's no fucking turrets. I don't know.
Oh.
Like, we could put the fob
Lexi,
in.
go sit with him for a second.
What? Dude, what is this fucking server? Where do they live? I'm so fucking. Not even gonna.
They probably live in, they have a tech teleporter.
Yeah, you're right. They're probably in the far
Hey,
back.
one of you assholes go to blue.
I got you. I gotta take all my shit off.
That seems.
I'm assuming they're just bobs that got lucky with the server
Alright.
that wasn't very high.
Alright. I am literally like right next to it on a run.
I'm going to kill myself. I got you. Gingy, get Narcos into Doed and get some more berries in him. He only had 100. He's gonna need like 3.
I don't think their main base is, which surprises
done.
me. Because somehow Northern Ice Spam, right, has
Hang
an
out for
hour on
60 more
it.
minutes.
Like, it's an
Thank you.
hour off max timer. But the Spam at Green Knob is like 30 minutes off max. So, where the fuck are they living besides North?
You think a rat hole?
No.
Yeah, probably.
Why would you
You
build
check
a...
Pearl?
Oh, yeah. We've been in... We got the artifact for Pearl Cave.
Yeah, they got 2 artifacts last night.
What? Have we
So
been to
they're
lava? Are they in lava? There's no way they would build lava, right? They're not in Underworld.
You ain't got shit on you, right?
Yeah.
No.
Building
My
in
brother's-
lava is stupid.
Do a dump off at the boat
could-
and then just sacrifice the PTs. Just take some beds with you so you can spawn close. If anything, just run on foot.
We'll do that later. I'm gonna assume they're in the far back of North. Gonna be my assumption. The moon pool's not gonna be built, but past that it will. But
What about Deep Water Bubble?
that's a really dog shit spot. I wouldn't check there.
That should be the first
No
place
way.
you check. With the way they build in, it might be.
Dude,
Yeah, no,
I'd
that's what I'm
laugh
saying.
if they're in one of the water bubbles. You know how easy that is? We could sit out there and just fucking snipe all their shit.
Thanks.
I would kind of cry if that.
But look how this world's been, though.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
What the fuck was that?
What about the waterfall where it's like technically land that you can build under?
Waterfall that's land that you where top
Like it
left?
goes from. It's on one of the it's one of the edge waterfalls.
Assuming it's
I
top
can
left,
remember-
yeah, already been.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm running
Redwoods
Sasha.
is-
Spawn me at the worst spot on this island.
You're good.
Redwood?
Just let me know when you're at the hub because I'm bathing the baby.
I'm getting pretty close. You still got a couple minutes though.
Okay, scrub. Let me see this. Thank you.
I could go check Double Bear. That's another. I'm just
You would.
waiting to get fucking laser. I haven't seen that turret. That shit coming.
Alright, I'm at the ob, Sash.
Okay, Lexi, come sit with Lincoln again. Hurry up.
So you're just standing on this rock.
Yeah. So. All right.
I love the tribe name.
Thank you. I don't know how I didn't give you AIDS.
You did.
Now you did, because you punched me.
Yeah, I know.
So apparently I can add you to the clan road and without giving you AIDS as long as you don't touch me.
It's contact that kills you.
Level 20.
We got to make a couple beds on here too, Jay.
I know, I will in a second. I just took the RG out for a quick scout, see if I can find some metal nodes that I can hit real quick.
I will say that I am getting a little bit of a lag spike, but I'm running at 75 frames with about 12 millisecond delay.
They're
So,
good. It's better
not
than the other
terrible.
one for sure.
Yeah, well, you're good. You can go. The code thing that AK sent me last night really fucking helps.
What
Can
is
you
it?
be any louder?
It takes basically tanks your fucking everything to like bare fucking minimum. Like the game still looks decent and it's playable, but like it makes it just perform so much better.
It won't
It's
work.
console commands.
Yeah, I can send it to you, or you can see it for yourself.
Did you make a saddle for the PT yet?
No.
Is it better than the thing that Gold was sending us?
It's basically the same shit. It's just changed
Yeah,
now. You can't
it's the
use that
same
one no
thing.
more.
Oh, what?
And some of the commands changed because, like,
Oh,
even fog now, I literally have to write volumetric for fog just to get rid of it.
It's sort of
I don't know. I've tried it. It takes rid of some of the stuff, not everything.
Piece of the code might be like a weird period or space in it somewhere.
They could be built in, but I don't think they're built in a cave, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're like, yeah, there's a fucking chance.
Nothing surprises me. People like me look at spots and be like, "Oh, this is a nice area. I'm building here."
I'm just waiting to. Oh shit! You can't fly in here. I'm fucked.
You can tell your PT to move up a little bit. I don't know how far down you just fell.
I'm kind.
He's on like a ledge high up.
I'd help! I got the PT stuck again. God damn. Well,
At least you got the other birds back, so.
ooh. Cave in
Put
my.
your stuff on a PT. Grab the other one, get them back.
I think I can go to Nig.
Were you able to see if they were in there or not? Was that
Where?
a tech behemoth gate where you were or no?
Where I'm now? No.
Yeah, I couldn't really see. Like there was a glare on my phone, so
Oh,
I couldn't
shit.
tell really.
Uh-oh.
You don't think you would survive that fall?
Oof. Apparently did.
Oh
You
shit!
got-
No, this is my PT. Don't come down here. It's an
The
actual.
one time you.
The one time it actually does follow me. Yeah, I know. Fucking.
So we got to get some wolfies down here.
Wait a minute. It's following. Shit. Fuck me.
I killed the Trudon.
Fuck did I go? Land is.
The land to make me even fuck off, Charlie.
Why you do
I
that?
think it fucking is. I can live. Bullshit. Talk about a main base spot, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, we can talk about this. I don't have the stamina to fight you. Talk.
Go
You
brush
like
your
that.
teeth, you too.
All right, I'm gonna eat real quick, Gingy.
What you make tonight?
Nothing pizza.
Mexican pizza? Racist.
No, that's racist as fuck.
That's
I don't know. Taco Bell be selling Mexican pizza.
Well, guys, you guessed it. Your boy died again after coming back. I'd only been on the game for about 30 minutes now, and believe me, I was pissed. If you guys don't know where I am, this is actually new. What is this? Blue Ob Caves. This is a cave directly across from Blue Ob. This has jumping puzzle, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and that does have one of the artifacts for the boss fight that is needed. I end up dying here, and my PT actually didn't die till later. But, but with my bad luck, I was like, all right, now I just need an extended break. I end up going to watch some cool new anime, which any of you out there that are watching Windbreaker Kaiju number 8, feel free to let me know down in the description. I absolutely love them right now. Um, but of course, give me your own opinions. Do love. And if you guys have made it this far, I don't know, comment your favorite dinosaur or something down below. Always kind of shows who's watching and who's not just clicking. But that's kind of where we were. I have a little bit extra to show for the second episode, but that'll really determine if I see that it's necessary. If not, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and if so, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, after coming back, this actually I decided to add into it. Now, is it necessary in the plot? Nah, not really in the grand scheme of things, but it is good to know to let you guys know with the information that I currently have. And then after this video will end. But long story short, I was looking over on Lava Island. As you saw in the last one, we scouted Green Ob. They had some shit tames out, a fuck ton of Plan X, and a singular heavy turret, meaning one racer could wipe their entire green knob, as well as probably one stego could wipe their entire A or B factory. Now, going up here as well, I just saw a drop zone to see if there's anyone nearby and I could PvP, but I was in for an unexpected surprise over there to my right. Realizing what it was, it really gave us the upper hand to do some damage, but I'll let you guys see for yourself. After a bit of scouting, I realized that this would be an interesting server. Now, they had tech, but they didn't have tech turrets on their outside TPs, and with that in mind, you can probably add up, as well as I don't think they've heard of this invention called cryopods yet. So coming over there with a Fabby sniper and killing all 50 birds they had out would be a pleasure. Now I ended up leaving because I saw one of them on. I really don't want to go play poke in the bear as I had nothing on me, and I don't really think I don't want to say knew about us, but didn't know enough to really act. So that was the kind of plan. Remain hidden, tame some Archies. Now, the end of the day, it was successful. We had a lot of birds done, and I hope tomorrow I can wake up and we're not out of birds. That was a very consistent problem that we had is people like me and Ketchup and Sasha would tame them, and then people like Bundy and MILF would kind of just kill them and leave their bodies. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for the recent support. As always, if you did enjoy this, make sure to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.